Welcome to my tour on Cayos Cochinos. My name is Julie Shigatomi, and I'm a real estate agent here in Utila, Honduras. And we've been going to Cayos Cochinos for a really long time. So let's learn about Cayos Cochinos, or they're called the Hog Islands in English. The Keys are located in Central America, in the country of Honduras, where the Bay Islands are also located. We're bordered by Guatemala, El Salvador, and Nicaragua. If we zoom into Honduras and the Bay Islands, there's Utila, where I live, there's Roatan and Guanaja, and Cayos Cochinos is about a marathon away at 26 miles or 42 kilometers from Utila. You can get to Cayos from the mainland, leaving from La Ceiba with a bus and about 45 minutes arriving at Sambo Creek, and then taking a boat from there. It's about 14 miles or 22 kilometers to get there. You can also leave from the local town of Nueva Armenia, where most of the Garifuna do their shopping and have family. If you want to dive Cayos Cochinos, you've got to leave pretty early, around 5:30 in the morning to get there. But boy, the trip is amazing. The journey is always full of surprises. You can see dolphins, whale sharks, pilot whales. I've even seen a sperm whale. And the diving at Roatan Banks before you even enter Cayos Cochinos is incredible. There are always a pile of fish at Roatan Banks. You can see schools of horse-eyed jacks and Atlantic spadefish. You can see Creole wrasse, southern sennets. Of course, the terrible lionfish has showed its ugly face here, and we have southern stingrays, lobster, and just almost any fish that you can imagine. I forgot to talk about how you get there from Roatan because I don't know much about it, because I don't live there, but it's about the same distance at 27 miles. You boat through the two keys of Cayo Grande and Cayo Menor to get at the scientific research station, where you pay your park entry fee and do your check-in. Cayos Cochinos has been a marine reserve since 1993, and it's comprised of 13 coral keys and 2 volcanic ones. Check in here at the research station. It's about $12 for foreigners and $3 for locals. You get to watch a cute little movie in their theater there before taking off and exploring the marine park. If you take a trip to Cayos, you'll definitely be doing the check-in at Cayo Menor, and you'll probably spend some time on Cayo Grande, which is there in the background, and of course Chachahuate, the Garifuna Village. But there are a bunch of other keys that you probably won't spend too much time on. Chachahuate 1 and Chachahuate 2 I talked about. There's Cayo Redondo, there's Cayo Largo Abajo, lower, Cayo Largo Arriba, which is higher, Cayo Bafate, Cayo Borrego, and Cayo Gallo, which you can see right out front here, and it's that beautiful sandy key right there, surrounded by turquoise waters. Now we're looking over to Cayo Paloma, which is that little bump there coming up here, Cayo Paloma or Dove Key. And then we're looking over to Cayo Culebra or Snake Key, way there in the background. And back to Cayo Menor. And let's leave Cayo Menor and head over to Cayo Grande. This is Cayo Grande. Most likely you'll visit here on your tour, as the key has a bunch of amazing things to check out. The reef here is an extension of the Mesoamerican barrier reef system, meaning that there's super snorkeling here, starting right from the shoreline. It's not too deep, so everyone can take advantage of seeing the beauty of the marine life all around the keys. We spend hours snorkeling here. You can see the kids right there in the water, enjoying the underwater world. there in the background, and we head back to Cayo Grande. And at the top of Cayo Grande is a lighthouse where you can hike to. And on the way, often see the endangered pink boa constrictors. So we're staying on Cayo Grande and heading over to the east end where the school is located. Unlike other places, the kids need to take a boat to get to school, and it stops off at different parts of all the different islands. The school is great. It's located under a huge grove of really mature trees, and the teacher has been there for about 25 years. He teaches all the children in the same classroom from all the grades. He is pretty awesome. I'm always amazed at the different skills island kids have. Look at this one who's been wielding a machete probably since he could walk, and he's cutting a coconut, and I'm about to drink some fresh coconut water. Doesn't get much better than this. So now we're going to leave East End and head over to the Garifuna Village of Chachahuate. Chachahuate is an authentic Garifuna village. Garifuna are descendants of Central and West Africa, and more recently, from about 1797, from the Lesser Antilles. It's a pretty tiny island, about 1,000 feet long or 290 meters long, and although it looks aerially from like one big island, it's really two islands that they call Chachahuate 1 and Chachahuate 2. You can see Chachahuate 2 in the distance, as well as Cayo Redondo and Cayo Grande that we just left. Garifuna have their own language, as well as English and Spanish that is spoken here on Chachahuate. The island is still pretty rich in culture, and you're going to hear some Garifuna singing and dancing, and the dance that they do is called the punta. Incredible little village that you really must visit because it's really set back in time. Now, the Garifuna are found here in the Hog Islands and on the north coast of Honduras, as well as Belize, Guatemala, Nicaragua, St. Vincent, and the Grenadines. And that wraps up your tour of Cayos Cochinos. I've concentrated on the three main keys you'll most likely visit, which is Cayo Menor, where you check in, Cayo Grande, where you might do a hike up to the lighthouse, visit the endangered pink boa constrictors, and East End and East End's Visitor Center, and Chachahuate. However, let's not forget one of the important things, which is a Coco Loco, which is a fresh cut coconut with a little bit of rum, and don't forget to put the lime in the coconut. I hope you enjoyed your virtual tour, and I really hope that you get to see it one day in person, because Chachahuate is a place set back in time, and it is one of my most favorite places in the world. If you have any questions about island life, visit my website at realestateinutila.com, and if you have any questions, just email me at realestateinutila@gmail.com. Thanks for watching. If you like my video, please subscribe.